guys, welcome back to Hear Me Out. I'm E.
I'm D.
And today we're going to talk about our favorite people on the other side of the pond because we love them. We might as well move to the UK because we love covering them and we never cover US stuff. But I don't know what's going on over there, but everybody's having a medical emergency. King Charles, Duchess Catherine, aka Kate Middleton.
She's a princess now, Princess of
Oh
Wales.
yeah, she is. My bad, peeps. My bad.
Yeah.
Princess Catherine.
Yeah.
She's undergoing or underwent surgery already, so I don't know what's going on over there, but let's talk about it.
Well, according to an article from AP, Associated Press, King Charles III and the Princess of Wales are both dealing with medical issues that forced them to delay previously planned public engagements over the coming weeks. Charles will undergo a corrective procedure for an enlarged prostate next week, Buckingham Palace said on Wednesday. The palace said the king's condition is benign. Moments earlier, though, and we'll get to how this is a weird PR thing.
Mhm.
Moments earlier, the princess's office announced that Kate would remain at a private hospital in London for up to 2 weeks after undergoing planned abdominal surgery. The princess, formerly Kate Middleton, is the wife of Prince William, the heir to the throne. So, the article continues. While it is somewhat unusual for members of the royal family to release details about their health, the twin announcements may help to avoid speculation if events featuring Charles or Kate have to be postponed or canceled over the coming weeks. The publicity around the king's surgery is seen as an opportunity to encourage other men to have their prostates checked in line with public health advice. The 75-year-old monarch saw treatment in common with thousands of men each year, the palace said. An enlarged prostate is common in men over the age of 50. So, okay, that's, I think decent of him to kind of
That
use
is.
the situation. Yeah. So the UK and foreign media have been focused on the health of Britain's senior royals in recent years, first as the late Queen Elizabeth II faded from public view during the last months of her 70-year reign, when Charles ascended the throne at an age when most of his contemporaries were long retired. A series of events on the monarch's schedule have already been postponed, including plans for a number of foreign dignitaries and members of Prime Minister Rishi Sunak's cabinet to travel to Dumfries House in Scotland. Kate, 42, was admitted to the London clinic on Tuesday. The princess's office at Kensington Palace didn't offer any further details, but said her condition wasn't cancerous, though she has generally experienced good health. Kate was hospitalized while pregnant because of severe morning sickness. So Kate has apologized for postponing upcoming engagements, and the palace said she wouldn't return to public duties until after Easter. And the Princess of Wales appreciates the interest the statement will generate, the palace said. She hopes that the public will understand her desire to maintain as much normality for her children as possible and her wish that her personal medical information remains private. After Prince Harry and Meghan's stormy departure to California in 2020, the Prince and Princess of Wales have solidified their position as being among the most popular members of the royal family. Kate, in particular, has remained a reliable royal in the public eye, the smiling mother of three who can comfort grieving parents at a children's hospice or wow the nation by playing piano during a televised Christmas concert. So, what do we make of all of this?
Well, I think it's fun. Well, first of all, let's hope that they're okay.
Yeah,
You know that it's whatever medical situation. It could get serious real fast. So, we hope that they make a speedy recovery. We don't want anything bad to happen to them.
yeah.
But, I feel like the stories are kind of contradictory because, King Charles is trying to, bring awareness, to the condition and things like that, which I think is pretty admirable,
Yeah.
despite of me being a little ignorant and be like, where are the HIPAA laws? I don't want to know this, but, I get it. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I think it's great to bring awareness to these things and, get checked as often as possible. If you haven't gotten checked, schedule it, guys.
Yeah.
But then, Princess Kate,
Yeah.
all we know is abdominal surgery, and that's all we know. So, I think just to be cohesive, I think they should equally either, give information or kind of withhold information. Right now, it just seems like two different compartments, like two different departments, not
Oh, yeah.
communicating. So, what do you
Mhm. Well, obviously, we're not here to speculate on whatever may be going on with Princess Kate. Like you said,
think?
we hope that she's doing well. Same for King Charles. So my thoughts on it, like, of course, first thing was like, dang, I wonder what happened. I'm sure she's
Yeah.
okay. But, it's like the statement said that she was going to remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days. And I was like, whoa, like, that's
Hmm.
quite a while. And then that her recovery would pretty much keep her out of, her royal duties until Easter, which is in March. So it's just kind of like, dang, I wonder,
Is it
like,
April?
it's I believe it's in March this year that
Uh,
Easter falls on. Yeah. So, that's still, like, quite a bit of time.
First.
So yeah. And then my immediate thoughts after were like, "Wait, they released this information on the same day, like, not like, literally not too long apart. I got one notification about Princess Kate, and then not long after, another notification about Prince Charles or King Charles, and I got confused. I'm like, "Wait, did they report this wrong?" Like, and then
Hmm.
I'm, like, scrolling, I'm like, "No, it's two different situations." So I thought, yeah, like, it's weird that their, offices would kind of release this information that way. And then I'm like, so Charles is disclosing information, but she's not. Like, it feels a little contradictory. We do know that royal family hardly ever releases any information pertaining to their health, and
Hmm.
that's definitely, within their right. We didn't know what was going on with the queen because at the time they would just say she had mobility issues. So, and to this day, I don't think we even know what her cause of death was except for
Hmm.
old age.
Yeah.
So, so that's kind of like, it seems like um the Prince and Princess of Wales, Kensington Palace, right? They're keeping in line with the way the Queen handled things, whereas Buckingham Palace and King Charles are going about things differently, which
Hmm.
feels a little refreshing, because like you said, he's bringing awareness, and that's a really admirable thing.
Yeah.
Um, for someone, like the most powerful, or well, I don't know how powerful the monarchy really is, but like, one of the most powerful people in the country and in England and everything. Like, it's interesting. So then my final thought was,
I already know what it is.
if
I,
they had not gotten into a beef with Harry and Meghan, they would have these people to come and substitute for them.
I was gonna say the same thing, but I was waiting for you to say it. I'm like, it would have been a great time for your subbies to step in.
Yes,
We
because
know we know Meghan Markle likes doing these, so and going doing her charity work and stuff. I think it's admirable. I'm not dissing her. It's just
oh, okay.
he looks holier than thou. So this would be a great time to be like, hey, tag team, like you're
Right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. But here's the thing. There's a little bit of, like, not controversy, but just confusion because Prince William also stated, or I'm not sure if one of his people stated, that he was going to also postpone any of his royal duties to be with Princess Kate during the
Hmm.
duration of her recovery. So
That
how,
sounds kind of serious though. Like,
yeah, like, how is this gonna work? Like, he said to, like, obviously take care of the kids and take care of her and everything. But it's like, how is this gonna work? Because King Charles has his situation scheduled for next week. And when the monarch is unable to perform his royal duties, his counselor and heir, Prince William, would have to, like, step in
hmm,
and, basically do things on behalf of the monarch.
yeah.
So what's he gonna do?
I
Yeah.
think this is a great example why maybe a slimmed down monarchy is not working because
Oh,
now it's like it's basically like work. When people leave, then they pile more work on you, and then when you're out sick, who's doing the work at
right.
this?
Right.
So I don't know. I know that I think we spoke about bringing Princess Eugenie and
The
Princess
insurance people.
Beatrice. to maybe be some, senior royals. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they need to, I don't know,
Fast
truck
track.
it and make up with Harry and Meghan. I don't
Well, that
know.
ain't gonna happen.
That
That
ain't
ain't
gonna happen. But I'm thinking of the monarchy here at this point and representation. I don't know how important it is to do all these engagements, guys. If you're from the UK, let us know,
right.
these details in the comments. I don't know how important it is. I know representation matters. I know maybe these are traditions that have been going on for years or centuries or whatever. Um, so I think it's interesting. And I know that we've mentioned that, Will and Kate don't really do as many engagements already.
Sure don't.
So why do you say it like that? Sure don't. With
No,
the
I'm
little
just I just want to put that out there, you know.
so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of months. It should be a little interesting, or a
Yeah.
little violent at that.
Yeah, right. 2024 started off, pretty interesting for them. And then, it kind of like we talked about during one of our previous videos of the abdication of Queen Margrethe, how people were like claiming, oh, Charles needs to abdicate as well, and blah, 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 blah. And we're like, no, like, let the man have his shine, let the man have his time, right?
Hmm.
But man, he's had some trouble since he ascended the throne. Like, he hasn't even been on the throne for 2 years, and people are already calling for an abdication.
I don't know
The
why.
popularity's in the dumps. He slimmed it down to the point where it's like wafer thin, and
It really.
now he's like gonna be out for the count for maybe a week or two. I'm not sure how long it said. I don't know if it was about like a couple weeks or something like that.
Mm.
That he would be also like out. So I mean, the monarch does have other counselors, I believe. So like I think Princess Anne is one, and so is Prince Edward. Um, but first of all, Princess Anne, anybody who has anything to do with the royal family or cares about the royal family knows that right there is ride or die definition. Like nobody outperforms her as far as royal engagements. Like she's out there, out there, out there. She may not ever touch you because she don't shake hands with the people, but she's consistent AF. That is what, we all know her for.
What sign she is? I'm curious. When was she born? Guys, if you know, let me know in the comments. I'm researching it though.
but so, what so then what is she gonna have to do more engagements now? Like, I mean, I know she wouldn't complain. Of course she would do it, but it's like, dang. And then like, yeah, we talked about last year there was rumors about Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice kind of taking on some sort of like, helpful role, not maybe senior roles, but some kind of roles. Um and then that kind of died out. Like
Mhm.
I think maybe because, recently the Epstein documents have been unsealed, and, one of the names that appears on there almost as much as Epstein is their daddy's name. Like, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
Well, the
Anyway.
Princess Royal is 73 years young. So she's a Leo, for those who care. A Leo, what is it? Sun? A Leo sun. But I'm just gonna adopt her as Virgo because I feel like those are just Virgo tendencies. Like she was born August 15th. Close enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, she's definitely is Leo a fire sign?
Uh, I don't know. Let's see. Well, we're researching as we go, guys.
I'm just wondering because, man, yeah, like she just definitely always keeps it moving, keeps going. Um, so anyway, I'm interested to see how the next couple of months are gonna play out.
It's a
Um,
sign.
it's a fire sign. I knew it. So then, like, the last bit I'll say about this is like, I agree. This would have been the perfect time to have like, made amends with the, you know, Californians. But like, here we are. It just it's such a waste. And I think we even talked about that like in a prior episode of ours, in a prior show, where we were like just saying like they could have really utilized them in so many ways. And this article even said after Prince Harry and Meghan left the UK, Kate and William have now become like more popular royals because for their duration there, they Prince Harry and Meghan were the most popular. So they brought a lot of like, newness, yeah, and attention, even if a lot of it was not so great.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, the UK media wasted no time to put out articles about how shameful and how deafening the silence of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle is because they have yet to say anything about the Princess of Wales situation or King Charles ailments. Crickets.
This is the only time I'm going to defend Prince Harry and Meghan. I'm like, can they wake up and just live? Like, why do they need to say something? Like, I thought we didn't want them, or you guys didn't want them there. So now you care about them caring about them. Like, let's make up our minds.
Yeah. I thought y'all didn't want to hear nothing from them. Y'all didn't want to see that. Y'all was tired
Yeah.
of them. I don't want them on my TV. But now you want them to make a statement?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, that woman's husband, and I'm talking about Princess Kate, her husband has a large beef with Harry. That ain't changing. Not only that, the rumor about Kate having been one of the ones to ask about Archie's skin color, people attribute it to Meghan and Harry. So
Mm-hmm.
there's way too much drama there
Yeah.
that if they had said anything, it would have felt disingenuous. And we would have been back at square one.
That's what I
Oh,
would have said. It was like, oh, you all, I know, I
it's
hope that
fake.
they're well. It's like, they're lying. I'm like, okay. So
Can't. It would have been, why are they so fake?
I
You
know.
did this. It's your fault. It would have been a whole
Yeah.
mess. Anyway,
If they
so
would have said, oh, well, I'd be like, you're so insensitive. How dare you?
horrible people.
I don't know. Sometimes it is true. I know I go hard on them, but there's no winning for them. They
No,
just,
there really isn't.
there really is.
Anyway,
But we do hope that King Charles and Princess Catherine are doing well or will do well. And, hopefully they have speedy recoveries and they can do stuff before Easter,
yeah,
even though I
definitely.
don't think so.
Yeah,
But that concludes today's video. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Again, don't come for us. We're just obsessed with y'all. And these are conversations that we have on the phone, but we're having them on YouTube. So if
yeah,
you want to chime in, leave it in the comments. We love chatting with
yeah.
you guys. But that concludes today's video. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also, please share our video. We're trying to grow our community, which we have. So thank you.
Yeah.
And your friends could be our friends. We could all be friends. So share, share, share. We also have social media, which Steve will tell you about.
We're on TikTok and Instagram at Hear Me Out DNE. So make sure you guys like, follow, share, and comment. We enjoy our interactions with y'all.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.